So, you're here to pitch me a new invention? Yes, sir, I am. It's an invention to help you get up into high places. But that's what stairs are for. Yeah, well, some people just can't use stairs, so we need a second option. Okay, that makes sense, so explain it to me. Okay, so basically, it's a big box with a bunch of big buttons, and each bunch of big buttons will take you to a different floor. A big box with a bunch of big buttons? What happens if you push all the bunches of big buttons at once? Nothing? You're only gonna be able to push one button at a time. No. No? What do you mean no? Well, I want it to be so you can push all the buttons at the same time. And once you do, it'll go to each and every single floor until all the floors have been visited. Why? It'll be funny. Okay, so what about doors? How do we make those? What do you mean, like normal doors? No, I don't think so. I want to make them where they won't ever know when to close, but as soon as somebody walks up to go in, that's when they close. Oh, and also, put a little button in the elevator that when you click, it'll make the door close, but don't let it work. Okay, so in the case of a big emergency like a fire, what's gonna happen? Well, that's the best part. This can carry people who are on high floors down safely. No, I don't think so. I want to make it where it'll be safer to go down wooden stairs in a burning building than use an elevator. That would be funny. Wait, if a building's on fire, and someone's in a wheelchair, and they don't want to die, they need to use the stairs, because it's funny. Well, when you say it like that, I sound like a bad person. A big box with a bunch of big buttons. What happens if you push all the bunches of A big box with a bunch of buttons? What happens if you push all the bunches of buttons at once? A big box with a bunch of big buttons? What happens if you push... A big box with a bunch of big buttons? What happens if you push all the big buttons? My lord! Okay! A big box with a bunch of buttons? What happens if you push all the buttons? A big box with a bunch of big buttons? What happens if you push all the bunches of big buttons at once? Yes! Let's go!